Welcome back. This week's Thirsty Thursday installment sent ABC 10's Kevin Terpstra to one of the UP's tucked-away locales. Grand Marais may be out of the way, but the Lake Superior Brewing Company definitely makes it worth the trip.
Not many breweries can boast having a 25-mile driveway, but that's not the case for Lake Superior Brewing Company. Opened in 1994, the brewery sits just off the shores of Lake Superior in Grand Marais at the northern end of M77. The difficulty of starting a brewery years before the craft beer renaissance was locating affordable equipment.
It was non-existent, really. It was used equipment, and we didn't have the money to go brand new. So I told you the story. The guy with the motorcycle come in, we talking to him, and he said, "Yeah, I got some friends down in Slidell, Louisiana, of all places." And we gave a phone call right there, and ended up going down and picking up this old equipment. The old bulk milk tanks instead of fermenters.
Beckwith and the owners flew the men from Louisiana up and were walked through their first brew, which they videotaped for reference.
I kept telling them, I said, "We got to videotape this." And I said, no, not necessary. We did, and then the next time when we went to it, we had to go to that videotape because it was like we were doing something wrong.
And now there are consistently 6 beers on tap, ranging from the light-bodied wheat beers to the dark and hearty hematite stout. Beckwith said his secret ingredient is actually one of the 4 main ingredients needed to brew beer.
You know, our secret here in Grand Marais is our water. I mean, I can go anywhere and brew this beer, but if I don't take the water, it won't be the same. I mean, the water is so good here.
In addition to beer, the brewery's owners purchased land in Eugene, Oregon, and opened a vineyard.
And it was wild. I mean, he bought it, and the bottom fell out of the grape market. And it forced him to make wine because he was just going to grow grapes, be a farmer, basically, and sell it off to the wineries. Well, nobody wanted to buy his grapes, which was a good thing because he's doing, makes a really good wine.
And what pairs better with wine than beer?
They have a tasting room. He serves beer in his tasting room. He's the first one to ever do that. Now all of them have a keg of beer.
Many people think there's a great deal to be wanted in a place like Grand Marais. But for Beckwith, it's not about the prestige.
People say, "What do you do up there? How are you getting by?" I said, "I got the world by the tail. I live in Grand Marais and I make beer for a living,
At the end of the day, Lake Superior Brewing Company has one goal: make good beer. They're not trying to win any awards, they're just trying to serve the guys sitting at their bar. In Grand Marais, I'm Kevin Terpstra, ABC 10 and CW5 News.